Today we are starting our journey to head to mainland Mexico. We need to book our ferry. There's two different ferries to choose from, Baja and then TMC. Baja, you have to get a cabin and you're not allowed to stay in your van. TMC, you are allowed to stay in your van. It's a little bit less expensive, but it's a little bit more complicated. We're gonna walk you through the whole process of booking the TMC ferry. Step one is to head to the office here in La Paz. Unfortunately, you can't book it online, but hopefully by going and doing it in person, rather than over the phone, we can get some better information and just make sure that everything is all good.
What makes it more complicated?
The TMC ferry is designed for truckers. So it's a bunch of big rig trucks. They're not really a passenger ferry, so it's very commercial and corporate. Whereas the Baja ferry is very much a passenger ferry. I've heard that both are a little bit of trouble, but everybody that we know that's done TMC is basically like, it's the biggest headache of life, so let's hope that it's not. Yo necesito tip.
This is your company? Yeah?
See?
Nice job.
Ah,
she made this.
Oh.
Yeah.
What do you think, Paco? We're about to go to mainland Mexico. Are you pretty happy about it? You really excited? Yeah, okay, good.
That was painless, sorta.
The hardest part of that was that we went in the back door instead of the front door. But they were so nice and helped us get booked. So we're booked on the Friday boat, which means we have a couple of days to figure out the other stuff. They said that we need to be there at least 2 hours before the boat leaves. So fingers crossed.
They do not charge you here at the spot. They actually charge you right before you get on the boat. That way they can confirm the size of your vehicle, and we will pay anywhere between $350 to $450 US.
The only documents that they require from you is your passport. They don't really need any of your documents.
Your name.
But the government in Mexico does need your documents. So we need to get a TIP, which is a temporary vehicle import permit. You do not need that just to come to Baja, but you 100% need it to go to mainland Mexico. There's only one spot that you can get your tip down here in La Paz, and it's the bank.
You can either get your tip before you cross the border online or at the border in Baja. We decided to wait until we were gonna go to mainland Mexico and then get our tip right before we leave for mainland.
We could 100% do this the same day as the shipment, but because everything is probably gonna be a little bit stressful, we just wanna like knock it out today so that we don't have to worry about it the day of shipping. In an effort to save ourselves a 20-minute drive, we're gonna try the Banjercito in town. Yeep, that's a super official bank. All the police and like security. But anyways, the only place that we can get in is in Pichilingüe, which is where the ferry terminal is, so we're making the drive. They do 3 shipments a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So you have your pick. We chose Friday. She said Mondays are the busiest days.
I might get nervous even though we're not going today. Straight ahead. Yeah, gracias, senor. Appreciate you.
That looks like a very official piece of paper.
Yeah, it's a ticket so you can pay for parking.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Great. It's highly unlikely that we're gonna be able to film in there, so we will report back in just a minute.
There's no respite at sea. It's still hot, humid, and it's even more humid on the mainland.
Gotcha.
It was fun, but it wasn't cozy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
In hindsight, I was like, dude, I think we should have gotten the cabin, man. We got a good night's sleep.
We're trying to get out of comfortable anyway.
Yeah, no, so this is a good thing.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Nelson.
Hey, we'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.
Sounds good. We just got off the phone with Nelson. He did this boat ride a week ago. He is basically suggesting that we should price out Baja ferries because even when you're on the top deck of TMC, you're gonna be inhaling fumes. It's hot.
And it's even more humid because you're going over the sea. So you're exposed to the salt water as well. So maybe going on Baja Ferry might be perfect for us, getting an air conditioning room.
We're at the ferry terminal already. We're gonna definitely go get our tip, but then we're also gonna price out Baja ferries and see what we can do there. Our vehicle is too heavy to be a vehicle, but it's not registered as an RV. So we need to go over to the customs office to get it inspected. They're gonna check it out. I'm gonna clean it first and make sure it looks really nice. But so they want to double check that it's actually a converted RV.
Time for me to go get some copies of FMMs. So the reason why we only have the originals of the FMMs is because when we cross the border, that's when you get your FMM. So now we have to get copies because somebody from the bank is gonna keep a copy of the FMM, so that way we have all of our paperwork in order with them to get our tip. Luckily for us, we get the copy right here when you come in through the gate. It looks like an attendant that is like in for the parking lot, but you could also get copies there. Just like that, we got copies of FMM. Now we're gonna make our way over to customs. I'm glad we're actually doing this all today because this would have been a headache trying to get this all done the day of. It just makes it more elevated stress than you need. So I think it's a great idea to come a few days early before you go. That way you get all your paperwork in order.
Totally. You could literally get on the boat the same day. Like she was like, you wanna go tonight? And I was like, yeah, that feels very too
Very quick, very quick. Now, let's go over to customs.
That's the customs office right there. Okay, quick and painless. Literally, we just walked over, said that we needed to confirm our caravan. She walked over, took a very quick peek inside. She didn't even walk in. She just like, we were trying to like explain things. She's like, it's fine. So she walked over, stamped it, locked it. So we're going back to the bank and we will be confirmed as an RV and we'll get our tip as an RV, which is way less expensive.
Way less.
We have our tip officially. We are registered as an RV, which was $60 and it lasts for 10 years. And then you can super easily just go to any border and renew it for another 10 years. So that is very handy. Being registered as an RV saved us at least $300+. So pretty sweet. So for us, Baja Ferries does not make sense.
No, because we have Paco, he would have to stay in a cage, we would have to do a bunch of other things extra, and it's still $500 more.
But so basically for Baja Ferries, it was 3,300 pesos for us, plus an extra 500 for Paco, who would have to be in a crate on a different level. Then 13,840 pesos for the motorhome, plus about 2,000 pesos for the cabin.
Which is a grand total of just under $1,000.
US. Even if TMC charges us for the longest that our vehicle could be, it's still more than double. So
I don't think that they have electrical hookups. If they do, we can run our AC the whole time.
well, we should make sure our AC is charged before we get on the boat so that we're like can run it at night.
At least for 4 hours.
Yeah. P.S. It costs 35 pesos to park there for the hour that we were running errands. I guess if you're just getting on the boat, you probably don't have to pay that because you're not exiting. But we're gonna go check out the beach right nearby, which is supposedly a very good spot to hang out and camp the night before you take the ferry. Super close and easy to get to. Look how blue that water is.
Yeah.
Literally a 1-minute drive from the ferry terminal. It's a pretty good spot to wait for the ferry. It's ferry day, y'all. We have treated ourselves to an RV park for the night because we know that tonight is gonna be probably not very comfortable. So we wanted to shower and feel good. And of course, our solar has decided to not do what it's supposed to do today. We need to leave, and Frank is fiddling still.
Guys, why does this always have to happen? Right before we're about to do something, this type of stuff has to happen. I don't know why this is happening. It's just like, it's detecting the charge, but then it's not actually charging from our solar. I don't know if it's the MPPT controller or if it's the solar itself. I don't know. I'm kind of just at a loss of words right now. Trying my best to make it happen.
We got a great big mess happening. Ay, 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 Paco, what is happening? Dios mío. We actually need to leave here like an hour ago because we need to run one quick errand before we go to the ferry, and we're supposed to be at the ferry in an hour. So we need to get a move on, but obviously Frank wants to fix this before we go because it would suck to be on the boat and run out of power. I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't know. This zero breeze is life right now. I can't handle anything without it. Frank?
Yes, babe.
Provide me with an update.
After I stripped it back, put it back in, now we're actually getting 20 volts, which is what we were getting at the roof. So that's a good sign. So once I get this negative back in from the battery side, then we'll test it again, and hopefully, bing, it will pop on, and we'll be good to go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We got it, babe. We blinked, it blinked, detected, bam, charge came on. We have a full light now, so that means our solar is back up and running.
Sweet. Okay, now we've got to put the air conditioner away so I can do the dishes and we can get the heck out of here and over to the ferry terminal. Hey, Shap, now, let's go.
I don't know if you could see it, but it says 116 on the dash right now. That is the hottest we have ever seen it. It is very hot out there. I think it's supposed to get to 99 today. But this is like direct sunlight on a black surface, and that's how hot it actually gets when it retains the heat. So
maybe we should have left it white.
Yeah. Well, we would have had to like paint the windows.
I meant the whole van.
Oh yeah, I think the van's okay because it stays pretty cool in here.
It does.
Like surprisingly cool.
Surprisingly, except that we're both dripping in sweat right now. It's 2:08 right now. We're supposed to be there at 3?
3. Yeah.
So we got a boogie.
The latest 3.
Yeah.
Got everything, babe?
I got soap and a few. Ow! Shut the door.
Get in. We gotta go.
I got a few other things. It was less than $10.
Nice. Close the door.
Okay.
Let's go.
Holy shoot. Whew. This spot was listed on Seeker as a easy spot to fill with the hose that comes right out to the street, and they were correct.
It is filling so fast, and that is exactly what we needed in order to catch this ferry.
Do we have to do one more errand?
No. Oh, gas. Yeah, gas. Yeah, one more errand. Fuck. Damn it. We just left. We threw on the GPS. The problem is that we're gonna get there at 3:02 right now without stopping for fuel. So that means we kind of have to just go straight there and deal with the fuel when we get to Mazatlan.
Luckily, we have at least over a quarter of a tank right now. It says 85 miles. We're not driving that far right now, and I don't think we're gonna need to run the vehicle while we're on the ferry. I'm just worried that we're gonna be on there and it's gonna be so hot and we're not gonna be able to run the air conditioning because we don't wanna run the car. Hopefully it's not a problem. Fingers crossed. We just made it to the ferry terminal. There are a bunch of trucks waiting to get in. We haven't talked to anybody yet, but we are patient and cool and not nervous or anxious at all.
I was way more anxious on the way here about making the time, but like in my head I was like, oh fuck, are we gonna make it? Are we gonna make it? And now that we're here, it's 3 o'clock and we're sitting behind somebody on the main street, so I guess we could have got gas.
Whoa, that was a speed bump.
I think we're good, right? We could advance on this side. That one stop. So let's see.
Stupid.
We're waiting to get our whole vehicle inspected now. This is the part where everybody gets nervous, but we have nothing to hide. So
I'm not nervous about this. I'm nervous about like the boat and the people and getting on and getting over there and like all of that. We have all of our paperwork already done, which I feel good about. I don't want to say fingers crossed again because Frank said I said it 200 times already.
It's like Alex's new catchphrase.
Because I'm nervous and I hope things work.
Hola. Buenas tardes.
¿Hablan español?
Un poco.
Okay. The first question. Are you filming already?
We could shut any of that off, but yes, that is on at the moment.
Okay.
Yep.
Can I see your permit for the car?
Yes.
Yes, see? Do you want me to turn that off?
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That is on.
Okay, yeah, can you turn it off?
Yep.
She was very nice. She did the inspection really quickly. She looked for everything. She said, oh, are you American? We said yes. She said, do you have guns? We said no.
We're not those Americans.
So now we're gonna go get weighed. She did ask for the tip. If you don't have it, you're not getting through that section. So now we get weighed. What? What?
Kind of felt weird that we had to pay them.
Well, I don't understand. I didn't hear anybody ever talk about that. So we had to give them 187 pesos
186
to get weighed. Now we pulled over and we have to go get our ticket for the ferry. We got in that building at the perfect time.
Oh, yeah.
We kind of stood around for a little while. It doesn't seem like they move very quickly in there.
No.
But by the time we were leaving, there was like 10 guys waiting behind us, all with their trucks and paperwork.
Yep.
But I think we're ready to go.
We're ready
She
to
didn't
go.
really say anything. She just gave us the piece of paper and was like, you're good.
Basically, the piece of paper is like our ticket onto the ferry.
Boleta.
It was 335 US,
Really
which is
good.
great because if they did make us pay the one more meter, it would have been $450.
Yikes. Yay. Okay, let's figure out our next step. There is zero signage that would tell you where you're supposed to go. Only 4 o'clock right now, and I don't think they start like, well, we're not leaving until like 8. So there's a lot of in-between waiting time. So I guess we just want to make sure that we're waiting in the right place so that we don't miss the boat. It kind of seems like everybody's queuing up over there.
Hola, señor. TMC? Mazatlan? Ah, sí, sí. Okay, gracias. Get a motorbike and follow him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How did you understand that?
Cause I don't know. Sometimes I just understand shit. And for whatever reason, I don't know why, but I just do.
This guy's ripping. We get a direct escort. We are trying to get on the top deck because we heard from multiple people that it is the better place to be. We'll see if that actually proves to be true. But so he showed the guy on the four-wheeler who's leading us to the charge where we should go to wait.
Sí? Sí, sí. Okay, muchas gracias. So yeah, one person has to walk, so you're gonna walk that way.
Okay, so only
And
one
onto the
person
boat.
can drive onto the boat,
You
so
have-
I have to walk.
Alex had to split away from me and walk. I have to drive. So we split up. I hope that she's okay.
We just walked through the terminal. It was a little bit confusing. I don't think most people have a second person on the TMC. So everyone was like, why are you even here? None of the security was set up for like the metal detectors and stuff. So I'm just walking, I don't know.
Paco had to stay with me, and I'm gonna drive onto the top deck. I'm actually kind of excited about this. I personally have never driven onto a boat before, but I'm also worried about Alex because I want her to be okay. There's Alex right there. The boat is right there behind me, and right now we are waiting to get on it. I think we will be some of the last people on the boat, so that way we can be on the top deck. Kudos to these guys who are driving these trucks, because they're packing these things in like it's their job. I mean, because it is obviously their job. Now that I see Alex, I don't feel nervous anymore. I know that she's okay, you know, because when you split up and you spend all your time together, it's almost weird when you aren't together. Even for a few minutes. I know, I gotta get over that. I gotta be more independent, but she's just the love of my life, and I always wanna see her okay. I love you, Alex. Do you think he gets excited to see his mom?
Hi! Hi, little boy. I'm so excited too. I was talking to the guy at the thing to like get on the boat, and I was like, my husband right there has our ticket. And he actually spoke English, and he was like, do you want to just go sit with him? And I said, yeah, okay.
Please. Yeah, thank you.
That would be great.
That's awesome of them. You happy you got your mama back?
Yeah, he's so happy. It was hot outside.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sweating, so this feels very good right now.
We only have so much fuel, though.
I know, like what do we do? It's 102 on the dash. It's only 420, and we're probably many hours from getting on this boat.
I gave him a sticker, and he said, now you have a new follower, and then he said, okay, right now, let's go, I bring you up top. So, you know, generosity, even if it's just a sticker, goes such a long way.
This way? Yeah. Okay, top deck, baby.
Top deck, here we come.
Top deck.
Ah, charging. We're charging, babe.
Ooh, it's empty up here.
Yeah.
So we're kind of top deck.
Sí, sí. Sí. See? Okay, yeah. See? It's a Paco, yeah.
Okay, so we gotta flip, turn a bitch around.
Yeah. We get no solar being in here. But that's okay because it will be a little bit cooler too.
Yeah, you hope. I don't think there's a lot of breeze back here.
Yeah, but you know, we could at least turn on the van, let it cool down a little bit.
Ooh, they're packing us in.
Del lado.
Ah,
This way?
always.
Del lado, sí.
Ah, sí, sí.
Hacia allá.
Ah, sí.
Okay.
Vente para acá. Te haces para allá, sí.
Sí.
Eres la abusadora por las patas.
This is complicated. Alueta.
I think he wants us to go over the bumper. See?
They're all like that. This is very complicated. Otra vez. Turn your wheel the other way.
Yeah, that's it.
Yo,
Gracias, mi amiga.
we are crammed. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we can slide it. Which is like a most intense parking job.
Hello.
Very good. Nice house,
This is our house, yeah.
Hey, if you have a hub later, you can open the door a little bit.
cool.
It's coming wind.
Oh, cool.
Great, thank you. Yeah.
Bueno.
Something.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Come in, I show you.
Yeah.
Cool.
Marcelo?
Marcelo.
Marcelo.
Gracias.
Francisco.
That's the
Pancho.
best parking
Yeah,
job ever.
Paco.
Paco.
Francisco.
Paco, Pachito.
Alex.
Alexis.
Yeah,
Sí.
see.
Mucho gusto.
That guy hooked us up at a crazy good spot because you could open the door, the back door, when the boat is driving and get a nice cool breeze from the ocean, hopefully.
Go check out the salon.
Oh yeah.
Let's go.
This is where street area.
So we want to go in there.
So there are rooms for sleeping on here. I don't know if you have to book them or something, but it does feel a lot cooler over here compared to the sunny side.
Oh yeah, cool. We have movies on the ship and some other things that will entertain you and nor the truckers.
There's a gym?
Yeah,
There's a workout gym. What?
Gracias, señores.
You can have a coffee. Right now, our options are to go sit and watch a Spanish movie in the air conditioning, to find some shade above deck. Only one side of the boat has shade right now, and there doesn't seem to be any seats anywhere. Or hang out in the van that is 100 and gabillion degrees and loud. We came back because Paco was acting like he's hungry. Now that we're here, he won't eat, of course. So I think I might die. This is the heat that they're talking about that will kill you. This is the hot stuff. Luckily, the Topo Chico was only 25 pesos. I'm grateful for that. The meal tonight is free. The breakfast tomorrow is free. Coffee is free all the time. The snacks and the drinks you have to pay extra for, but the actual food is free or included in your ticket.
And the guy who's actually directing us in here, who's telling us all this information, is actually the boat captain. So in about a half-hour time, he will go upstairs, take a shower, and get ready to drive the boat. I say melting is out of the question, so it's one or the other too, babe. That's what I was waiting for.
Oh, yes. Finally!
These trucks get so close, and these guys are so good at what they do that they can get you like right on top of the other rig without hitting it.
Damn, baby.
That's wild, huh? The whole ship is packed. Looks like they got one more truck coming on after this, and then it's bon voyage.
We spent a little bit of time watching a movie in the air conditioning, so nice. And now we're gonna go get our tickets for dinner and see what that's about. We can make it back to the van. It's so tight. How do we get back to the van?
I didn't even get back there.
Can we?
No, go that way.
Oh my goodness. It says it's a restricted zone.
How close? Yo. I'm glad I wasn't here for that because I feel like I would have been like on edge.
Is Preppy excited? Ooh, also I wanted to mention, not a single person has said anything about Paco at all. Nobody cares that we have a dog on this boat, and he could just stay with us the whole time. It's perfect. Frankie is asking one of the crew if we could get an extension cord to our van so we could run the zero breeze all
Hey,
night.
baby. You get the outlet, the plug, for it's in the bag right there.
Would that be better? Easier?
Mucho bueno. Yeah, perfect.
All night long?
Yeah, all night, love.
Yo, what a homie hookup. I can't even believe it.
Oh, snap.
94 degrees in here right now. If this works, I'm gonna be so excited.
You better say a big thank you to that guy.
Oh my god, I'm gonna give him like a really far away, not touching hug because it's too hot for like human contact. Oh, P.S. it's a secret. Don't tell anybody. Oh my god. This is life right now. This is so good. We did charge the unit so we could use it for like 4 hours without any house battery, but being able to plug in all night and just let it crank. Heaven. Frank's getting a double portion of chicken because I'm not gonna eat it. So I tested like a little bit of it on the edges and it's actually very good. Honestly, this cruise is really peaceful. I'm kind of digging it. It's like, there's hardly any people on here because the trucks take up so much room and there's probably only like one person per truck. There's a couple of family situations. Probably the one is a truck driver and then they're like bringing their family along with them. Honestly, it's like very chill and that meal was delicious. Hola!
Oh, fuck, that scared the shit out of me.
You messing with us! You messing with us!
Okay, now give me a kiss. Mwah.
That scared the shit out of me.
He did that on purpose.
Yeah.
He's like, I got him.
He's like, I see them lovebirds. I want to mess with them. What do you think of the boat so far?
I think it's amazing. The food was actually absolutely delicious. I'm a little worried about my stomach though, because I haven't ate meat in a long time and I just had like
A double
lot of
giant
chicken.
portion of chicken.
Yeah, so I'm kind of a little bit worried about that, but hopefully nothing goes wrong and my stomach can handle it.
We haven't found the banyos yet.
I will say that we're gonna get a beautiful sunset.
And it's like nice and windy up here and like it feels way better than when we were just like stagnant.
Yeah.
So feeling grateful for that. What's up?
It's gonna be cold. Oh,
Hey!
what's going on? Paco's your friend.
Hi!
What's up, man?
We didn't see you come back, so we figured maybe you got on yesterday's boat. Nice to see you.
Yeah, good to see ya.
Hi!
Yeah, we finally got all the permits and stuff.
can't go wrong with a view like this. Mazatlan's gonna be perfect.
Time to find the toilet. This is very high quality content, folks. I did see a sign right here.
Shower.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, regeneration. This I think means shower.
No!
Yeah.
Can you get in
It's a
there?
shower. There's somebody in there. I think.
How do you know?
If I can gear it on.
That's like a 3 out of 10.
I wonder what the shower is gonna be like.
Also, I've noticed that Paco's feet are getting really dirty. You can see his little black paw prints on my leg. It's called when you swash the deck. No, it's like there's a pirate term for it. So anyways, we're gonna clean Paco's feet before he gets in bed tonight.
Tonight's definitely a baby wipe kind of night on the feet.
You're taking a shower on a boat, buddy.
Okay, cool.
We have come back into the van to hang out for a little bit. We downloaded some movies on Netflix before we came because there is no service out here. Our little back corner is proving to be very nice. We opened the back door actually, and the hatch and the window, and we're getting a good breeze from outside. The one little problem is that the extension cord the guy gave us is stopped working.
It's okay though.
I don't know why. It's still plugged in, but it's just not giving
I wonder
the unit any electricity. So we'll be able to run it on the battery later tonight, but we're trying to save that juice for when we actually really need it, when we're trying to sleep.
Yeah. It's one night. One night we could do it, we'll make it, we'll be fine. And then when we get to Mazatlan, I don't know if we're headed to the hills right away or if we're gonna go maybe catch a barrel somewhere. Who knows? You're gonna have to wait to find out. Yeah, woozy?
The boat is starting to feel like a boat.
It is.
The whole van is like...
It's funny because I think you're getting a little woozy and so am I.
Oh no, if you're getting woozy, I'm done for.
Might have to go out and look at the horizon for a little while.
Ooh.
I think it's because we're kind of inside.
Yeah, it's like being below deck or whatever. Okay, we went for a little walk to try to get Paco to pee. He did not pee, unfortunately. But we found the cord for the air conditioning and somebody had unplugged it, so we're plugging it in!
Oh yeah, yeah. So it's not going to be one of those showers that you're like, wow, this is glorious, but the water might be. The inside, not so much. That's okay though. Here goes nothing. The shower wasn't hot, nor was it cold. It was kind of perfect. And I got a new saying, if the shower is free, it's for me.
Oh my god. Maybe boat life isn't the life for me. What?
It's fully full.
The e-brake is fully
Yeah,
pulled.
it has a little bit of movement.
The whole van is shaking.
Yeah, it's going.
Shook, bro. Alright, we're gonna try to sleep. We slept pretty good, I think. At like 6 in the morning, the boat started rocking really hard. And that woke me up, but it didn't wake Frank up.
I feel like I could totally live on a sailboat.
It was like cold by a certain point of the night. I needed the blanket.
It was nice and cool.
Yeah, the air conditioning helped tremendously.
Yeah.
Tremendously. So super grateful that we plugged that bad boy back in. You can already see Mazatlan in the distance, so we're not as far away as we thought.
Is that Mazatlan?
I don't know, it's land. I'll take it.
Alex is very ready to get off this boat.
I ran and he dived off of it.
How much? You want that? We are coming into port right now here in Mazatlan, and we're very excited to start this new adventure to head south. 9 countries, 9 months. Let's see what this process is like getting off.
We missed breakfast though. I think we slept in a little bit too long.
Yeah.
Baby, we made it to mainland. I'm so excited.
The weather has changed dramatically. It is now warm and humid. Not necessarily hot, but it's very warm and humid. So I think it will be like in the 80s, low 90s, but like 80% humidity.
But because of that, it's also super green and lush looking. Baja is a complete desert. It's all cactus, and I can already see like mounds of palm trees. So this is gonna be very cool. So everybody is starting to move. They're getting the trucks off here pretty quick, actually. It stinks like fumes down here. Whew, kind of hard to breathe. I don't know, we're kind of crammed back here, so we might be like last-ish. We'll see what happens. Yo, they have us packed in here like sardines. Sardinis. All right, it's our turn. Gracias. Gracias. Baby.
These guys have been nothing but incredible to us. We are so thankful for the people here at TMC. They made our experience amazing. And the people that were on board too, thank you so much. I'm so happy that we're here and it's an opportunity for something brand new for us.
The hatch was way open and the fan is still on. But baby, we're rolling. We're almost off the boat. Ah!
They see me rolling.
Yeah.
They hating. Gracias, amigo. See you around.
3, 2, 1.
And we're off the boat.
We're in Mexico. Mainland Mexico. Here we are, baby.
Yeah.
Ah! This is so freaking cool.
So excited.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. Guys, 9 countries in 9 months. Let's freaking do it.